It's a story that Target 8 investigator Ken Kolker has been tracking for nearly 4 months. The Ravenna bank robbery that went horribly wrong.
Tonight, new details on the part of the story that wasn't supposed to be told about the chase that ended with the deaths of 2 bank robbers and Walker police officer Trevor Slott. For the first time, Target 8 is getting the most complete picture of what happened that day based on more than 350 pages of police reports obtained after several months of requests, appeals, and threats of legal action.
Here is Target 8 investigator Ken Kolker.
What is perhaps most revealing is what the Muskegon County Sheriff cut out of the reports he gave Target 8. Everything about the FBI's role before and after the robbery. But when we got the final batch of documents last week from State Police, it included those same Muskegon County reports, and this time they were not blacked out. They finally help tell the story from beginning to end, and they reveal more about what experts are calling potentially deadly communication gaps.
These local officers were imminently placed in harm's way by virtue of being out of the informational.
We pass them every day, but we never see them. Hidden homeless camps. In Walker, along the Grand River, along a busy stretch of 28th Street in Wyoming, that camp discovered only after a homeless man was murdered.
And Target 8 found a new settlement on an island at the edge of downtown Grand Rapids. Now, as Target 8 investigator Ken Kolker reports, cities are struggling with how to deal with these growing camps.
Anybody home? Hello? Hello? We've been pretty spoiled back here in a way, you know. I mean, we ain't got running water or electricity or nothing like that, but yeah, all the convenience of home is right here. You know?
This is North Camp, a long, skinny patch of woods.
He stabbed a teen repeatedly until he thought she was dead. 14 years later, he killed a woman and dumped her body in the woods.
So how is it that John Douglas White was free to fulfill a sick fantasy and kill yet again?
Target 8 investigator Ken Kolker has worked this story since the shocking murder of Rebecca Gay in Mount Pleasant, a killing that left a little boy without his mom.
Tonight, for the first time, Ken, you've answers about what happened here.
Yeah, Brian and Sue, what we discovered was a courtroom mistake, plea deals, old laws that failed to protect victims, and technology that wasn't advanced enough to keep John White behind bars.
I really hurt for that little boy. I really hurt for her family. They trusted him, so I know exactly what they're going through.
Teresa Morris was John White's first known victim 32 years ago, and she also trusted him until he stabbed her 15 times. She was just 17. For that, he spent 2 years in prison.
It has been 3 months now since a judge declared panhandling legal in Michigan, and you may have noticed more of those street beggars are asking for your money all over town. In one West Michigan county, there's a warning out telling you to keep your cash. Target 8 wanted to know the truth behind those sad faces and the pleading signs. Target 8 investigator Ken Kolker followed the panhandlers to find out just how accurate are those signs they carry.
It's in front of Target in Cascade Township that competition is stiffest. Almost a panhandler's drive-through. Today we witnessed a shift change.
We take turns.
Yeah?
You know, like right now, his turn, and then later on it's gonna be his turn.
Yeah. He says he's laid off, commutes here from his home in Plainfield Township.
He says, it's my turn. I said, okay, you know, I'm not gonna argue with you. You take this, your turn is your turn.
Yeah. It is here that we watched for 2 hours as at least 30 motorists gave money to a panhandler. He didn't know we were watching. There was no cell phone, no car waiting for him. We followed as he walked down 28th to a bus stop, then to Woodland Mall, then on a second bus to the downtown station. Finally, a bus to the west side. 3 buses and a 4-block walk to an upstairs apartment.
I'm just living from week to week somewhere.
Okay,
if I can
whose
come up,
place?
this is my brother's place.